Today on the channel, we're going to wrap up our NECA and American Werewolf in London collection with the ultimate Jack Goodman and David Kessler. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rich Hansel, and today we are going to unbox and review an American Werewolf in London's ultimate Jack Goodman and David Kessler. This is going to be a good one, and this is going to be our final piece to the puzzle of our NECA and American Werewolf in London collection. And I really don't think they'll go any further than this. You never know, though. You never know. Great movie, one of my all-time favorite werewolf movies. Unbelievable. John Landis directed. Rick Baker did the makeup. It's got a great werewolf transformation scene in it. Just a fabulous, fabulous movie. Let's go ahead and check out the packaging. We got the great moon right there. The poster art looks good. We get our Jack Goodman and our David Kessler right here. They're at the beginning of the movie, backpacking across Europe. And American Werewolf in London, the monster movie. Ultimate Jack Goodman and David Kessler right there. On this side, we get an American Werewolf in London. You get this wolf kind of blood seeping down there. Great effect right there. NECA logo right there. This side is the same thing. On the back side, we get the ways you can pose your action figures right here. You get David and another picture of David, and then you get your different Jack Goodmans because he deteriorates through the movie. Let's check out when we open up the inside. You get a picture of our action figures, and there you go. Look at that window box there. You got all your accessories right in plain view. I love it. Very, very good packaging here. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and get it cut out. I am going to take it out of the box. You know what? I'm going to take it out of the top. This is a heavy one. Sometimes if you take it out of the bottom and you lift your box up, it falls out. So we'll go ahead and do it out of the top. Just one piece of tape on there on this big old box. Pry that up. There we go. Get our knife out of here. No accidents. Reach in here. Let's grab out everything. We're going to grab our tray and our plastic coffin. Oh, man. Empty box right there. So here is our action figures in the plastic coffin with the tray. So this is going to be awesome. We'll set it down. Oh, man. We're going to take the plastic coffin out, and you can take a look at our backdrop there. Pretty good. Actually, you could put your action figures in front of there, and they're walking on the moors. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. All right, now here's our action figures in their plastic coffin. Oh, man, this is awesome. Let's go through the accessories first. Not a lot of accessories, but you don't need a lot. You do get a lot of head sculpts here, though. But one thing I love about this is how NECA has recently started doing this. If they haven't, if they did it before, let me know in the comments, but I think it might have been Jaws. Was that the first time I saw this? Maybe McCready from The Thing, but and I don't have that figure. So the first ones I saw was from Jaws, where you can change your jackets. And check this out. We're going to get two, oh boy, I can't get this other one out, two extra arms for Jack right here. So this is going to be after he's turned into his kind of zombie, when he comes back to try to talk David into killing himself so he don't turn into a werewolf. But he keeps coming back, and every time he comes back, his body is eroding away and just getting all nasty. So this is going to be in David's dream sequences when he sees Jack, his good friend Jack, again after he was killed. And that's the arms, and then you're going to have the jacket part of it. So these are going to just snap on to our action figure. Man, what an idea. What an idea. But that looks awesome. I love it. All chewed up, blood all over. And it's not red blood because when he comes back, he's already been killed for weeks. And so it's all coagulated, dark black blood on him. So very good attention to detail there. All right, next thing we're going to look at is his extra heads. And this is Jack. He's decomposing, but this isn't as far as it goes. This is like when he was in the apartment of the nurse that David was staying in, and the first time he sees him there. And then the next one is the movie theater scene, when he goes in the movie theater and sits with Jack and talks to him a little bit, and he is really decomposed in that scene. And I mean, that looks amazing. That looks just like it. I don't know which one I like better. I think I like the one that is a little more decomposed. You can't really make out anybody. On this, you can definitely tell it is Griffin Dunne, your actor that played Jack Goodman in the movie. And you can see his likeness in there, but this one, man, he is so deteriorated that you can't see it. But way to go, NECA. Absolute stunning head sculpts there. All right, the next head sculpt we're going to get is going to be David's. And David has a dream sequence, and this is one of his dream sequences where he is this kind of vampire, or it's not really a wolf man, more of a vampire, but it is a hell of a jump scare. If you've ever seen this movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about when this scene happens. Oh, that's great. Awesome. Looks good. David Naughton plays David Kessler in the movie, and you can see the likeness there. You can see the likeness there. So we're going to sit that there. All right. Now we got to flip them over because we have to get our ties cut, and there are a bunch. All right, I think I finally have all the ties cut. That was the most ties I've ever seen on a box of action figures. Look at that pile of ties. My goodness, get that out of here. All right, who should we go over first? I think we'll go over David since Jack has way more accessories. So we will grab David Naughton by his toe, pull him up, and David has been resurrected. There he is. We are going to set him right over here. Set Jack over there. And man alive, this is a beautiful, beautiful action figure. I'm so glad that I didn't pass this up. Man, I absolutely love it. Let's go through our articulation. Head, decent movement there on his head. It will go all the way around. Of course, it needs to be removable, but man, I'm telling you what, that head is tight in there. Man, look how far he looks down. He's got to be able to look down at his buddy Jack after he got attacked and killed by the werewolf. Oh, there we go. Popped off. Man, I bet them other ones are going to be tight to get on there. I may have to get the hair dryer out because, man, these are tight. Shoulders are going to go all the way around. He's got single jointed elbows on this big, puffy 80s style jacket. He does have a pivot there on the elbow as well. He has wrists that go up and back. He has a hula hoop waist. I think there's an ab crunch in there, but you're not going to notice it. He's got ball joints. Yeah, ball joints for his hips, so you're going to be able to go forward and backwards there. Ankles are on a rocker, and he can kind of flex his toes just a little bit. And this looks good. Now, does the backpack come off? I don't know. It kind of feels like it is. Oh, I don't think that backpack's supposed to come off. I'm kind of ripping it as I do that, and I can see it back here. So I think the backpack, unfortunately, is going to have to stay on there. So they are packing across London right here, and they're going to get killed by the werewolf. Let's just pull this head off, and we'll put this dream sequence vampire werewolf head on there. There we go. Oh, boy. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. That looks great, man. On the, just everything, the wrinkles, the puffy coat, the jeans. Oh, man, the texture on the coat. You got the backpack working. So I guess you don't need to take this backpack off on account of, if you did, you're going to be left with these straps. So it would be kind of cool to be able to take the coat off if they had the extra arms like they do with the Jack. But man, that face sculpt right there looks great. But yeah, this one looks just like the young David Naughton from 1981 in the movie. Looks awesome. Yeah, very concerned look because, like I said, he's going to watch his buddy get murdered. So let's move him over here. David, he's standing all right. Hey, you know what? Let's put his original head back on there. Oh, there it went. Yeah, there we go. Holy moly. Holy moly. All right. Now, we got Jack Goodman here. So let's grab Jack by his toe. This is the one that's going to be really cool. Pull him up. And Jack Goodman has been resurrected. There he is. Empty coffin there finally. Still more ties on there. My God. Ties everywhere. All right. Let's go through his articulation. Head. A lot of movement on the head. A little bit looser than I would want. But yeah, he can look down really good all the way around. Does go all the way around. Of course, the head here has to be removable. It's a little looser than David's, but not overly loose. Probably to the good being loose. Shoulders again all the way around. He's got the single hinge. David had that too. He's got the single jointed pinless elbow. It does have the pivot. Wrists go back and forth. He's got the hula hoop waist, the ab crunch in there, the ball joints for the legs. Gets pretty good forward kick and back kick. Single jointed pinless knees, and they do pivot. And ankles really good. I like it. I like it. So Jack Goodman, this is going to be Griffin Dunne is our actor. Both of these guys are kind of underrated actors, have been in tons of stuff, tons and tons of stuff that you just really can't remember them being in, or you don't realize it's them, because they did change quite a bit with age. I think both these actors did, Griffin Dunne and David Naughton. But yeah, he looks good. I think he looks a little more like Griffin Dunne than David does. I don't know. No, maybe not. I think they're both excellent. Both excellent. I'm going to call it a tie. How about that? A tie on likeness here. But, oh, I love it. Now, the most exciting part we have right here is going to be taking this jacket off. So, we will have to pull his arms off, obviously. There we go. And then we're going to have to pull his head off. And then, here we go. Just squeeze that off. There you go. Now, I wish they would have done that with David, too. But they didn't. And I'm okay with it, I guess. So now we have Griffin Dunne here, or Jack Goodman. So we're going to slide his coat on because he's going to get murdered here by our werewolf. We're going to put on our nasty-looking zombie arms. Oh, man. It is cold in this room right now. My toy room is the old attic room, so it is insulated, but there's not heat in here. I don't have a ductwork coming into here, so it's not cold enough for me to have to put on the space heater yet. So things are a little tight, and I'm hoping that's what's going on with his shoulder here, because if not, it keeps wanting to pop out. But let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's go with the least decomposed head right here. Pop this on. Oh man, look at that. That is awesome. I mean, awesome. So he sees him in his girlfriend's apartment, and he's talking to him, telling him he's got to kill himself. So the next full moon, he's going to turn into a werewolf, and he's going to kill all kinds of people. And he just can't bring himself to do it. He's in love with a girl, but he wants to do it. He wants to even get arrested. He tries to go to the police and get arrested, and they won't arrest him. They just think he's crazy. And So there is Jack Goodman, a little bit decomposed, but not all the way. So let's pull this head off. And here's the one, the movie theater scene right here, where he is really, really decomposed. Yeah. Wow, look at that. This is awesome. Now he sees him in the theater. He calls him over, says, hey, come on over, sit with me in the theater. They go in there, and again, trying to get him to commit suicide so he don't turn into a werewolf and kill a bunch of people. I love this. I absolutely love this. I would probably, I think, pose them both with in his regular outfit. Let's see. This comes apart really easy. Little disappointing on how the shoulders pop on and off. But let's go back to our regular Griffin Dune or Jack Goodman. Get his regular arms on here. I'm hoping that the room's just cold and I'm not getting that to pop all the way in there, but I think I am. So there we go. Here we go, walking down the road. Knock, knock. Who's there? Who? If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Let's go to the slaughtered land, get some lunch, and get warm. They hear that wolf crying out. So let's get the rest of our collection out here. We have some of our nightmare demons right here. How about that? We got another one right here. I did buy 4 of these so I could pose them with all their head sculpts. It is pretty much an army builder. There's one. Let's put one over here. Look at this. Oh my gosh. What a collection we have. One more. This is the one that slits David's throat in the dream sequence. I don't know. I don't know if it gets any better than this. No, it does. It does. I misspoke. I like the Universal Monsters collection better. I may even like all the Jason Voorhees better than this. But, man, it is awesome. I love it. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 figures right here that you can use. And that is not all, folks. We also have the Kessler wolf right here. So we get the David after he turns in to the wolf. How about this? I tell you what, I love it. I love it. Great, great collection by NECA. I'm glad they did this. So absolutely beautiful figures right here. I highly recommend getting to this American Werewolf in London NECA set. If you've never seen the movie, you have to see it. You'll be blown away. Even women can watch it. Some women like love stories, and there is a love story inside this movie. But awesome, awesome set. But that's going to be it for NECA, an American Werewolf in London. David Kessler, Jack Goodman. Till next time. Oh, yeah.